Guys, today we're going to be showing you this is a, by the way, joint effort. We built a brand new Red Eyes deck. This is usually the guy who tops with Red Eyes on the channel, and then me, the usual guy on the channel. Basically, we have a joint effort here. We have a brand new Red Eyes deck. If you guys want to see a combo video for this deck, drop a like below immediately. Like, don't even hesitate. But more importantly, yeah, we're bringing you Red Eyes Guardragon. This deck is freaking disgusting. The boards it can put up off of 1, 2, and even like 3 card. Like, there's so many 1 and 2 card combos. This deck is seriously. You have something to say? I mean, I think it's pretty scary.
I think it's a little too scary.
A little
I don't
too
think
scary.
we should show it.
I don't even if we show it's a little too
It might
much.
not be legal.
Yeah, but first off, we play 3 copies of Red Eyes Black Dragon. This is regular Red Eyes Black Dragon. We've had internal debates. I think we should be playing 2. He thinks we should be playing 3. What the hell does it matter? We play, so 3 copies of that. We play 1 copy of the Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. He's actually a really good extender. You can make the argument he's not as good as Blue Eyes Alternate Eyes Dragon, but I mean, nothing really is. So what difference does it make? Yeah, he's a really good extender because he's searchable, and then you just search one of these and one of these off of the black, what is it called? Black Metal Dragon. And then you just basically get a free summon. We're playing 1 copy of the Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. He's, again, another copy of Red Eyes. Although, like I said, I don't even know if we should be playing this many. But like I said, this deck is actually a lot more consistent than you would think. In more monsters, we're playing 3 copies of Black Metal Dragon. This card, if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to search a Red Eyes card. Yeah, so that could be any spell or trap card in the Red Eyes lineup or any monster. So all of the monsters below that I just showed, all of them are searchable. Really insane.
Not once per turn. Has like
not
really
once per turn.
Really great targets too.
That's the scariest thing, because on top of not being once per turn, like with Blue Eyes Guardragon, the Stone of Legend isn't once per turn, but all it can add is Blue Eyes. But this can actually add you stuff that can interfere with your opponent's game plan. On top of that, you can just, if you get extra stuff that's crap, you could just shuffle it back with Yugioh. So it's just like free cards every single time. Just keep looping this card. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. This is an in-archetype card, but at the same time, it's already a part of the Guardragon combo. And it's searchable with the Black Metal Dragon, which makes this even scarier and even more consistent than it probably needs to be. Let me fix the camera angle real quick, because this is a little frustrating. There you go. Balance it on the tripod. Alright, and next we play 1 copy of Red Eyes Baby Dragon. You can play anything we found, and you have to have at least 1 searchable level 4 or lower Red Eyes monster. So you can actually play Wyvern or Retro Dragon. The reason you're playing 1 of these, you search it, and then you can, if you need to, you can search this and then summon it and go into Guardragon plays. Because for LP and Pisty, you need a level 4 or lower dragon. So sometimes you need this very, occasionally for certain combos. But that is all of the Red Eyes monsters we play. Next, we play 3 copies of Draconet. Basically, this, when it's normal summoned, lets you summon this from the deck or your hand. And we went over this. We went with this combo, this right here, instead of the Draconet. Instead of the Oviraptor and the Flamevel and the Carbonetin, we went with these guys because the engine is a little smaller, and this isn't as bricky because you can summon this out of the hand if you draw Draconet. And yeah, overall, I think it's a little bit better. And also the Signet Mining dumps a card.
Mm-hmm. So we found that to have some more synergy.
Like dumping a card, is definitely the only thing that's cool about Carbonetin is that it lets you summon a Red Eyes, but like. Then you got to play all these bricks.
But Flamevel is just a better target. So
yeah. This one's it's also a level 2. Like, there's a lot of synergy here. Then we played 1 World Chalice Guardragon. This is one of the semi-true bricks in the deck. But like, you can just dump it in the graveyard and summon it from the graveyard with Ib.
Also, with this effect, you don't even have to only summon the Galaxy Serpent. You can also summon Vanilla Red Eyes, because it works with him as well.
Or the Gemini Red Eyes.
Or Vanilla, basically.
That's pretty cool. Then we play 2 copies of Supreme King Dragon Darkworm and 1 copy of Supreme King Gate Zero. We play gate 0 because there are small occasions where you get like we play this scale instead because it's the 5 and the 13, and if you have no monsters on the field, you can special summon like all the red eyes. If you have like a bunch of red eyes in your hand, you can summon out the red eyes, but you have to control no monsters to do that. But basically, this card, 99% of the time, you summon this after sending it to the graveyard, and then once you special summon, you search this, and this is just a free card to put back. With Saryuja, also it's level 7, so sometimes it comes up that you can special summon off the Saryuja to go into a rank 7. But most of the time, like I said, you're just going to be searching that.
Or discard fodder.
Or discard fodder for various combos. We can show you if you guys really want it. We play 1 copy of Tempest, Dragon of the Storms. This is what you send off of Ravine. 1 copy of Destrudo. This is your other optional card off of Ravine, and other cards that send to graveyard. Both of them are extremely, extremely useful in various combos. We play 1 of Formage Goliath to summon off the Heretic Seal. Then that is all for the monsters. Play 1 Red Eyes Insight. You only need to play 1. You will resolve it typically once in a duel. Basically, this lets you send a monster, a Red Eyes monster for cost, to the graveyard, and then it lets you add a spell or trap card with Red Eyes in the name, which is beneficial. And then we play 3 copies of World Legacy Guardragon. This plus Black Metal Dragon is like full combo. And then also, of course, this is searchable off of Ib. So getting to this card is really key. It lets you do all types of cool stuff. Move Albion Pisty. It lets you bring a monster from the graveyard, the level 4 lower dragon monster. And so it lets you help loop that. We play 3 copies of Signet Mining. At first, we weren't going to even play these because we're like, you know what? We have like three general engines going that are pretty good. We have the Darkworm engine. We have the
Draconet engine.
Yeah, the Draconet, and we have the Black Metal engine. So we had like 3 pretty consistent engines, but like after a good amount of testing, we decided to cut some stuff, and we went with this because it's just better. Because it's searchable, and when we do reveal the combos, you can actually sending to grave for cost is actually not that bad of a thing to do in some cases. Play 3 copies of Dragon Shrine again. This is for the Darkworm and various other things. And then 1 copy of Foolish Burial. You want to see this in your opening hand because this helps with the full combo. 1 copy of Dragon's Ravine, searchable now, which is insane. 1 copy of World Legacy Succession. If you open with World Legacy Guardragon, you can just search this instead. Or if you draw it, it's always useful. It's better than it's way better than Monster Reborn in this deck because it's searchable. 1 copy of 1 for 1. It's another copy of Black Metal Dragon. This is a combo deck, so we play 3 copies of Called by the Grave because we want all of our combos to go through. And then finally, to end it off, we play 2 copies of Red Eyes Fang with Chain because it's searchable and you don't really need the third. Although that is the best Red Eye spell and trap card. You have any?
Of course.
Yeah, you can't.
It's great disruption.
You really can't contest it. Alrighty then. For the extra deck, we play 1 copy of Red Eye Slash Dragon. You can summon this off of the aggro pane, so we don't have to use the fusion and all those bricks. We don't need to do that. Synchros, we play 1 Ib, searches the Legacy Guardragon, and then this card has like crazy plays. Shooting Riser Dragon. This is a level 7 synchro monster that you can make fairly easily.
And also a tuner.
And also a tuner. That's the main thing. That's why we decided to play this off of instead of F.A. Dawn Dragster, because F.A. Dawn Dragster is a negate, but this card lets you basically make the next card, which is Borreload Savage Dragon, a lot easier. Because this deck can't really make Borreload Savage Dragon as easy as like the Blue Eyes or Rockets. It's a little harder to get to a rank 8. Unless you're playing the whole Dinosaur engine, and as we've talked about it before, the Dinosaur engine is like, it's pretty bricky because you have to commit a lot of cards to it. It's a little too much. But basically, you can summon the Shooting Riser Dragon off of either aggro pane, and then use a Black Metal Dragon to summon the Borreload Savage Dragon, or you can just make this off of the Destrudo and the Darkworm. Use a Darkworm, Destrudo, make this, and then use the Black Metal Dragon, search off the Black Metal Dragon, and summon a Borload. Savage Dragon. So it's pretty good there. We play one Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, or you can play this, which is the Crystal Wing, because Crystal Wing is better against Nibiru. You can play either one. We've tried both. I think just overall the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend is better. We play 2 copies of Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. This helps you special summon. You go into more combos with this if you want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's a lot better for extending because it lets you summon from the grave, and then it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent because it continuously inflicts 500 life points.
Each?
Yeah, if you summon 2 of them, it's 500 life points each. They can't be destroyed by card effects, and their red eyes, their names have red eyes in them. So usually, what you want to do is you want to end on these, and then you have the Red Eyes Fang with chains that you've searched. So you end on these and Red Eyes Fang with chain. And then we play, for the links, we play 1 Link Karibo, 1 LP, 1 Pisty, 1 Aggro Pain, 1 Romulus to search the Dragon's Ravine, 1 Beacop from the Underworld.
For Ib and the Guardragon.
That's right.
I mean, the Galaxy Serpent.
1 Heretic Seal, awesome card to end on, and 1 Saryuja Skull Dread. Might bump that up to 2 if you find the space, but it's been pretty good so far. And then for our side deck, it's pretty basic. Most of the cards are to go second. We play 3 copies of Nibiru to go second, basically against decks like ours. This deck can actually beat Nibiru if you play the Crystal Wing and other things, because this deck can actually beat the Nibiru. And we play 3 copies of that. We play 3 copies of Dark Ruler No More. You can actually beat Dark Ruler No More in this deck because you end on Fang with Chain, for example, and you end on... Where are the cards? I'll show you real quick. You end, like, let's say, for example, you end on a Red Eyes Flare Metal, multiple Fang with Chains, and Hot Red. And let's say our opponent activates the Dark Ruler No More. You just activate Red Eyes Fang with Chain, and then you equip it to this, and now you can activate the effect of Red Eyes, of Red Dragon, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Because you can't activate monster effects in response to this card, but you can activate spell and trap cards. So you activate this spell and trap card in response to that, and then you activate this to negate that. So it's a cool little loop, because most Guardragon decks actually don't play a lot of spawn trap cards. They mostly play monsters, so they actually have no way to get around Dark Ruler No More, but you do, so that's great. 3 copies of Evenly Matched for back row, because back row decks suck. Red Reboot, again, more back row, annoying nuisance back row decks.
Terrible.
And then, of course, we've got even more back row hate, Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This is the only going first card we have in our side deck. Our problems really only come from going second. Like, if you go first and you draw, I'd say, any one of our 3 starter engines, you're gonna basically go full combo. Even if you sometimes get like a crappy hand, like, you can still go full combo as long as you like know how to play out of it and you're like talented with the deck. But this is really the only like going first card that you leave. This is for the Sky Striker and Altergeist matchups and stuff like that, where you can either call, spell, or trap and basically win for free. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it. If you want to see a combo video following this, let us know, and don't forget to like and subscribe.